What up, y'all? It's your guy Dawson from D&D TV. Thank you for rating, commenting, and subscribing. Everybody who's donated, those of you all who will. Also, go over to my other YouTube channel, Dawson Speaks TV. Make sure you subscribe over there and click that notification bell so you get notifications when I drop a new video. Now, let's get into this topic. All right, now this story comes out of Alabama, over there in Choctaw County, in Melvin to be exact. I did this story at the beginning of the year of a pastor, Pastor Tim Pearson, who was fatally shot in his home, and his wife was shot as well, but she is still alive and recovering. And there was an 18-year-old woman who was charged at that time. And since then, new information has come out about this case, and I told you all I'd keep you up to date on it. So I'm going to let you all watch this video in order to refresh your memory on the story, and I'll be back with the rest of my commentary. And you all know me, I'm Dawson, and I won't hold back.
Residents in Choctaw County, Alabama are mourning the loss of a longtime pastor after he was shot and killed early this morning. News Center 11's Brianna Bynum was in Melvin, Alabama today. She has more.
Crime scene tape now surrounds the home of Pastor Tim Pearson after he was shot and killed in Choctaw County Friday morning. A family member says his wife was also injured but is now in stable condition. Pearson served as pastor at the Mount Moriah Baptist Church for 14 years. Residents we spoke with, including Deacon Cornelius Banks, say they're heartbroken.
He's like a drawing. He would draw you to him by what he believed in, and he's helped me out a whole lot as in the spiritual realm of things. He strengthened me.
Who would do this to this beloved family? Sheriff Scott Lawley wouldn't say if there's a suspect on the radar, but says the department is working to solve the case. Banks says the community remains in shock but finds comfort through faith, an act that Pearson was known to preach about.
You are still on the throne, and you are still in charge.
But God is still in charge. He's in control of our lives, and we must look and keep a positive attitude even in the midst of this terrible tragedy.
The county coroner says foul play is suspected. In Melvin, Brianna Bynum, News Center 11.
Thanks, Brianna Bynum. I'll take it from here. Now, first of all, I want to give my condolences out to the pastor's family, his church, and his friends, the community there in Melvin, Alabama. Also to First Lady Pearson, I am praying that she has a speedy recovery. This is a sad situation, and it definitely has taken everybody in that community by shock. Now, I also want to say this as well. The son of a slain Alabama preacher has been arrested in North Texas on murder charges in the killing of his father and the attempted slaying of his mother, according to authorities. Shannon Xavier Pearson, 25 years old, was arrested Monday, March 8th by federal marshals in Plano, Texas, according to the Choctaw County Sheriff's Office. Shannon Xavier Pearson is being held on a cash bond of $1 million in the shooting death of his father, Pastor Tim Pearson. Shannon also is being charged with trying to kill his mother, Melanie Pearson, who was also seriously injured. Now, you all remember that there also was Melissa Hill, who surrendered to authorities on the day of the shooting and was charged with murder and attempted murder, and also her bail was set at $1 million cash. An attorney representing Melissa Hill, Erica Kimmer, said that she and her client were pleased that Shannon Xavier Pearson has been charged. The lawyer went on to say that we have faith in the criminal justice system and the people of Alabama to ensure that justice is served in this matter. Now, court records weren't yet available to show whether Shannon Xavier Pearson has a lawyer at this time, but I'm sure by the end of this week he will have somebody representing him. Now, let me say this. This is a horrible situation. I feel bad about this situation, and especially for First Lady Melanie Pearson, who has to live with the fact knowing that her own son tried to kill her, but also killed his dad, her husband, and the rest of the family members and the church and the people in the town of Melvin. Let me tell you all something. When I did this story, there were some people who got in my inbox, people from the church, some family members, people who were closely related to this case, and they started telling me, Dawson, because many people in the comment section on that video were saying, oh, maybe the pastor had some dealings with the young lady, and oh, that's why it is, because, and I knew when people started telling me stuff, I was piecing things together, and they was like, no, Dawson, this has something to do with the son being on drugs, and the girl was on drugs, and they were trying to rob the father. The father didn't give them any money. And when the son got arrested, I was waiting to do an update on this case. And I'm like, now things are coming together. That's what it's about, allegedly. You know, more is going to come out and I'll keep you all up to date. But it is just sad that all around the U.S., we're seeing cases like this. These kids who are shooting their parents, who are shooting the entire family. Just down here in South Florida, we had a situation too, where a young man shot his granddad, shot his aunt and his cousin. It's like just coming in the house, killing your own family. This is sad. It is so sad, man. My prayers go out to First Lady Melanie, to you all in Melvin, Alabama. Now, I know what Melissa's lawyer is trying to do, because the way she's, putting out statements in the media is like they're going to say that the reason Melissa was there is because Shannon kind of pushed her to do it. And I don't know if that's true or not, but she did turn herself in on the day of the shooting. And Shannon just got arrested just this past Monday. So I'm lost for words on this, man. And just to think, this pastor did so much in that community. People were telling me, Dawson, you don't know him. He's not one of those bad pastors. He's like, someone said, he's like the Joel Osteen for us. And I'm like, why y'all comparing the man to Joel Osteen? I mean, if he's a good man, he's a good man. And as I was reading some of the stuff that people were saying about him, and as well as looking at some of his videos, it just troubles me that this happened to him by his own flesh and blood, by his own seed, that would go in there and shoot his father and then his mother. And the reason it bothers me, you all, is because when I grew up and other people, I guess, no one hurt their family. It's like, even if you had somebody who was struggling with substance abuse or someone who was doing, no one hurt their family. But now in the news, you see these young adults, these young kids, these teenagers getting mad with their mom or their dad or their guardian, and they're coming back in the house and they're totally annihilating everyone. Just down here in South Florida, we had a 19-year-old who just did the same thing to his family. And I'm like, I can't even say who raised you anymore, because some of these kids and young adults, they were raised with morals. They were raised with, some of them with, religious, beliefs and all this kind of stuff. It doesn't matter. Xavier Shannon was raised like that. But it's just like, I don't know, this generation between that 15 years old and that 25 years old, and then maybe going up to 35. That's a new breed of people right there. You all, I hope justice is served in this case with Shannon Xavier Pearson, as well as with Melissa Hill. It's a sad situation that this pastor died. This pastor was an upstanding man. He loved his wife. And it's sad that his son would do this to him. And Melissa Hill would also be involved in it as well. Let me tell you all something. The times we're living in now, y'all better pray, you better protest, you better seek justice, you better speak out, and y'all also better protect yourself as well. You all, like I said, it's a new breed of people out here these days. It's so much that's going on. Y'all, especially you women out there, men too, but especially the women, you all better protect yourself. Seriously. I mean, it's just all these different attacks and things that are happening all around the U.S., not just around the world, but specifically because I'm in America. But right here in my home, we got to protect ourselves, y'all, because we don't know. We don't know. It could, someone could be in our family that wants to hurt us, and we don't know. Y'all take care of yourself and each other. Go off in the comments. Let me know what you all think about this story. Until next time, it's your guy Dawson. Take care of yourself and each other. Peace.